Sorry I'm late today. Got things to do, and keeping on a schedule. Sometimes life doesn't let you just schedule things when you want to, right? So anyway, I was just looking through some of the nickels I found this week, and I found a 1957 nickel. Not fabulous, but 1957, I was only 7 years old then, so that's cool. I like the older ones, especially when they're in that nicest shape. They're when they look that good after all these years. Of course, you know, we can't all look that good. Anyway, so was looking at those coins and just kind of looking at the dates while I'm waiting for somebody to show up here. Not yet, so I'll just see if I got any old dimes at all. I'm not thinking I did. Everything, even the crusty looking ones, are in the 2000s. I'm just really lucky to have gotten that 1964 when I did, where I did. So, you know, can't be that lucky every day, right? 2020. And, oh, there's it. The 1982. I gotta go out and straighten that one out, flatten it out. And lawnmowers do really wicked things to coins, especially copper coins. Zinkins, they just cut them in half. So, there's another copper. There's another copper. That's pretty cool. Anybody in yet? Nope. Okay, I'll just keep looking at coins here for a second until somebody comes on. Let's see if I got any interesting dates, anything. I don't know enough about coins to know whether there was anything valuable about the coin. Most of the coins that I find are just too beat up and so, anybody here yet? I don't figure I'll have too many people here. This will be short and sweet so that I can't even see the date on that. That's weird. That one. Oh, there it is, 2004. Oop! Oh, look at that! I'd run into myself. Okay, nothing special there. I'm gonna put all of these coins away. Maybe I'll do that while I'm waiting here. I haven't hunted in the last 2 days, and that's all right. Tomorrow is going to be our celebration for the 1500, so I'm trying to determine whether to do it at 8:30 when I've been doing everything. I'd like to get more than 8 or 10 people into the chat so that we have a little better giveaway. But you know, it is what it is. One day, maybe somebody will. No, I don't have the greatest of followings. I've got a great following, just not the greatest of followings. I don't have like huge amounts of people, but the people that come are really above, a cut above. So I did get hey, William E., there you are. My #1 fan right now. I did get a Rams button. I forgot to show everybody. But yeah, it's a Rams and Cardinals pin. So I can't even remember whether that was a good game or not. But anyways, just wanted to remind everybody about tomorrow. Hopefully some people have cut out some time for tomorrow. Hope you're going to be there, William. I know that you've got lots of things going on and to do, and I hope that whatever time I come on in the morning. What do you think? Do you think I should come on at the 8:30 hour like I've been coming on? I was 7:30 and then I moved it to 8:30, and I got a few more people, three more people that could make it then. Do you think I should do an 8:30 or a 10:30 tomorrow morning? What do you think? Oops, I left my light on. That's not going to be good. So any thoughts on that, my friend? Oops. Oh, you know what? Guess I should put my eyes on here. Oh, 7 Pacific time. So how long does he stay on, Frostbite? Well, I got this quarter I can't clean up hardly at all to see the date on. Look at that, how crusty that quarter is. But it's an eagle back. I'm trying to brush it up here to see if I can get a date off of it. So, oh, he stays on for different times. Sometimes shorter, sometimes longer, like me. I'm trying to brush this off and get it where I can see a date on it. I don't see a date yet. Man, I haven't seen one this crusty in a while. Let's see if I can see the date on it yet. Maybe my loop out here. Oh no, that just makes the crust look. Well, what do I see? Anything at all? Well, I think there is no date on this left to see. I'll put it in some. I don't think it's going to be worth anything ever, so I'll clean it with a wire brush just to get the date on it, because if I can't even see the edge to see if it's a clad or silver, but I don't think it's silver. But anyway, so any thoughts? Hey Kenneth, good morning. Whenever I start, okay, well, I want to make sure before I leave here this morning, there you are, Tupac. So we're discussing, Tupac, what time I start tomorrow. You gave notes that 8:30 was early. If I started at 10:30, would that give you enough time to complete your yard sale stuff and be able to join in on the celebration? How about you, Kenneth? You have a preference? 8:30 or 10:30? Hey, Jamie, I know you don't have a preference. You will come to see my lives no matter what time I put them on. You and William are almost always there, unless you've got something better to do. And I can see that happening. Having something better to do. So yeah, I was just showing him it's not that old, Tupac, but I did find a 1957 nickel in pretty good shape, digging in the dirt. Oh, well, I just threw it away. So, got it back. Okay, yeah, it's in pretty good shape for being in the dirt for who knows how long, but it's not crusty like this quarter that I got. I don't know how old that one is, but that quarter is done for. You just barely see Washington's head there, but no date. Can't see a date on it anywhere. So, anyways, okay, back to the subject. 12:30, 10:30 my time would be 12:30 your time, right? So I can start at 10:30 if it's more convenient for everybody. Everybody got a chance to wake up. Everything, you guys on the East Coast and in the Midwest, you're 2 hours and 3 hours ahead of me, so it'll be afternoon for you guys if I start at 10:30. Still morning if I start at 8:30. So, yeah, I was watching some of your videos, Jamie. Nice that you got that simplex. It looks like it's going to do you a good turn. It's going to allow you to find something. I know that you're going to be able to find a place to dig pretty soon that's going to turn you up some really good items. That Simplex Plus, my son got one, and he really liked it. Another son got a Vanquish, and then another nephew got a Garrett. So I've got my kids and grandkids and grandnephews and nephews that are getting metal detectors, all because they saw me metal detecting. So that's all good. You know, my son got my grandson one, and himself one, and another son got one for himself, and T-Cat, he is the one that got the Vanquish, and he's been doing all of this for me. So I on Thursday I tested this out. I mean, on Wednesday I tested this out really pretty brutally, and it worked out really well. So whoever wins one of these is going to win a good one, and whoever bought one or is going to buy one, you're going to get a good one. And these are also working out really well. So down in the descriptions. I know yesterday Jean was talking about how she went to my shorts and couldn't find the description easily. Well, I knew there was a way, and I just couldn't think of it yesterday. My mind was going 20 different directions. So if you go into one of my shorts and you just play the short, and then you want to go to the description, you just go up here to the right hand corner and hit the 3 dots, and the description is the first thing in the menu. So you just hit description there, and that'll take you to this description, and there's where all of my listings are, right there. So real easy to get to. I just, my cursor had stopped, and I was just like the last few days with my lives. It's just been kind of hit and miss. It's hitting and missing up here too. So, but there's the descriptions in the description, and go see Treasure Hunter 3D too while you're in there. I'm an affiliate with them. They asked me to put their link in my description so that people can go see them. Check that out, because that's really good. Not everybody's going to be able to get one of those, but it's a 3D scanner, and it scans into the ground, so you can find bigger treasures. And those of you that are in like Civil War areas and Revolutionary War areas and England and stuff, this might be just the ticket. Check that out. Anyway, so everybody just remember that. Go into a short. You just pick a short, any short, go to the 3 dots, go to description, and voila, you're in there. Okay? So it's not hard. I just couldn't remember where it was. And it's not on the face of the short like it is on a video where you can just click on the description. You have to, you know, make some turns. But gloves, Jamie, gloves. You gotta remember gloves, especially if you're digging now. You've got to remember gloves. I had a comment on one of my shorts. Uh, I got 4,800 views on this short of this little uh, sharp piece of wire that I got out of the beach, and I think somebody kind of didn't know what I was talking about. I call sharp things Sharpies. Thus, Sharpie, the ink pen, they call them Sharpies because the point is sharp. That's why they call them Sharpies, and that's their brand name. They just kind of adopted Sharpies, and I call sharp things Sharpies. So he thought, or you didn't make it clear enough that what you were looking at isn't a Sharpie ink pen. I said, well, you can just look at it and see that it's not a Sharpie ink pen. But anyway, some people say the funniest things. I know you do, Jamie, and I appreciate that. I appreciate all the comments. Every comment I answer. Every comment. Even if it's just with a thumbs up and a cool face. You know, the sunglasses. I like that one. I do answer every comment. Yep, they're quick. Hey, Lucky James, hello. Thanks for being here. So you think Tupac, you'll be able to join in if I start at 10:30? I kind of want to get you there to have a chance to win something back. You might win a 40%er. And you might win another little goodie. I'm going to pick some surprises. Okay, there's going to be some foreign coins, there's going to be some coins, and there's going to be some surprises, and then there's going to be the tools. And there's going to be the novelty items. So you gotta be there to claim, just like on yours, 2-pack. So you gotta be there. So today was kind of a test. I had some things I had to do this morning, and I could have forced an 8:30 live, but I didn't, and I decided to put it off till 10:30 to see if y'all would be able to make it. And looks like my usuals are popping in, and well, I'm not going to have any duck races, so you'll not win a duck race on my stream. Not this time. I think I just saw a piece of pepper in my tooth. So anyways, we are going to have more fun tomorrow. Today, we'll just talk, and I'll just kind of blabber on here. And did I show you guys this on one of my lives? I'm not sure whether I showed. I think I did on one of my lives, but I thought this was really interesting. I found this on the beach, and it's just 2 key rings, and it looks like 2 bicycle chain links. and I made it like a fidget. I thought that was cool. Rang up like a chunk of iron though. So I dug it anyway. See, if you don't dig the chunks of iron and stuff that you find, okay, Tupac, Gator, see you later. So yeah, be careful out there. I know one of those envelopes you're mailing today is mine. So Lucky James, how are you doing today? Looks like everybody's hitting the like before they leave. So today, T-Rep's not here, but today, if T-Rep watches this post, then I am going to be working this afternoon on the panda earrings. So we'll see how that works out, and I will show them if they work out tomorrow. I will definitely show them tomorrow if they work out well. So the thing about 3D printers, when you make something, you don't always know that it's going to print properly because you got to test it out, and sometimes the computer, you give it one order and it gives itself another order, and it kind of messes everything up. So you want to make sure that everything works really well before you show them to people. You don't want to show something that's not going to look good. So anyway, it sometimes takes a while, but it should be pretty straight up. But you never know. With a 3D printer, you know, everything has its persnickety-ness. So oh, is there anything I didn't show you guys that was interesting? I don't think so. I think I showed you everything that was interesting. But don't forget that these are still available. The universal that should fit most any pin pointer. Definitely will fit the Garrett and the Mind Labs. Definitely. This one definitely will fit the Garrett. And we're working on Mind Labs, and now we're going to be working one day soon when it's affordable to do the XP as well, and the Nocta. So we'll work that out. And we have these scoops for the Mind Lab and the Garrett right now. So remember, down in the description of any of my shorts and any of my videos. So whichever is easiest for you. I'm glad you're doing well, Lucky James. So, and you've proven, oh, you know what? I didn't show you this little guy. These aren't metal detecting finds, they're just surface finds. Huh. And I think, I'm pretty sure this was a fidget off of, because of the hole in it. I'm pretty sure that was a fidget like this. It fits on a crock, and I think it got torn off of a crock. Little Sonic. I like the surface finds. Some of them are pretty interesting. I did find this little silver mushroom, and I know this one, oh man, my fumble fingers. I know this one is silver, because I found another one exactly like it that was off of the same item, and it's silver. I just haven't cleaned it up yet. So these are pretty cool. I've got an identical one to this. So had to have been like a brooch or something, and I know it's solid silver with a little bit of enamel paint on it. Let's see. Probably see it better. No. Yeah, you can see it okay there. Let's see. I didn't show that before. And I don't think I showed the house key that I found. I love finding house keys. I just can't return them to anybody. I did find a whole set of keys. I think one of my shorts shows that. I found it at Newport Beach, and not Newport, Huntington Beach. I found it at Huntington Beach. I found a set of car keys, house keys, and the fob, and I turned them into the lifeguard station so that they can go into Lost and Found, so that the people were long gone, I'm sure, because I mean, it wasn't real deep in the sand. It wasn't corroded. It was like pretty much a fresh drop, but there were no people around. So hoping they went back to Lost and Found to see if they could find them before they left the parking lot. Maybe called 3A or something and got them in there. So anyway, just so I can get you all captured into my snare of watch hours, I am staying on until 11:30. So another 28 minutes or so, 27 minutes. So I'm going to get my hooks into you now and hold on to you for another 27 minutes. So I did find this key at the beach, and I think it might be a safe deposit key. It looks like it. Generally, when they've got this notch right here, I think it's a safe deposit key. But found that. You know, I find a lot of jewelry pieces and stuff. Like I have this I found, and it's not gold, but it's gold plated, and I'm wondering if this would be, let me know what you guys think. There's some of you, I respect your opinions, and so it's a really nice piece. It's not gold. Would this be acceptable as a giveaway item? Would you say that would be a respectable giveaway item? Would anybody want to join in on a giveaway for that? It is very pretty, being gold plated, and you know. I checked it over pretty good. I tested it and it turned up to You know, one thing bad about using a loop with a light on it like that, the items that you're looking at, if they are gold or gold plated, you can't hardly read anything through the loop because of the light shining on everything, and it just glares out. Anyway, you think I have more people early in the morning? I think AG goes on Saturday too. Can't remember right now. Also, Walker Magnets having a big giveaway the same day. I didn't hear about his until after I'd set the date for mine. So Walker Magnet's going to have a much bigger giveaway than I'm going to have, because I don't have the backers. I didn't have anybody contact me and say I'd like to. Of course, I didn't invite people to do that, so I didn't hear them invite anybody to donate things to the giveaway to make it bigger and better. I just heard that they were doing it and people were sending things to them. I think Ghost Nancy on her giveaway yesterday, or today, it's going to be today, not yesterday. In her giveaway today, people were sending, I think she may have requested them to send silver rounds to make it a bigger thing. Well, let me know when he's going to be on. I don't want to go on at the same time. It's going to be a hard decision. I might even have to postpone if like Walker Magnet is going to be on, and I don't want to postpone because I've already put it off for a month after I hit 1,500. Now I'm at 1,700. So at least I was last night. This morning I woke up, I was at 1,701 last night. Let's see where I'm at now. And I think this morning I lost 4 subs. So yeah, I'm at 1,697. Last night I was at 1,701, but for some reason I lost 4 subs. I guess it was the day of the year fell off. The first day of my forecasted year fell off, so I lost some subs. But I have some other things here that some of the, if I had more people involved, I could do things like, these are not gold, but they are reminiscent of gold. This one's not even gold plated, I don't think. But anyway, it's a bangle bracelet that I found, and something I would like to give away. You know, sometime I might ask people what their thoughts are on that. So anyway, we got a lot of cool things. It's like this little kids bangle. Somebody's got kids, they might want to win this to give it away. I don't have any little kids that could wear it. Hey Talca, good morning. Bad Idea Labs, good morning. Well, I posted the day, and I posted the time, and it's in my community page. So after I posted mine for the day, I picked a day. I was going to do it on Friday, today, but Nancy had hers, so I didn't want to do it the same day as Nancy had hers. I was going to do it in the evening time, so I did it Saturday morning, and I posted it, and I posted the time and everything, and then Walker Magnets posted his nearly the same time. So anyway, it don't matter. So I'll probably just go ahead and do it, even if I only have 4 or 5 people on. We'll give away a couple of things. I'm not gonna, if I only have, 4 or 5 people on, I will give away 4 or 5 items, one apiece or something, and then call it a day. But I was hoping to have a few more. Putting it off for a month and advertising it for a month on my community page. So, yeah, just do it whenever. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So, I'll just probably keep it at 8:30 in the morning. I'll just keep it at 8:30 in the morning. Get her done. And so whichever of you guys shows up, if there's 4 or 5 of you that show up in the morning, then 4 or 5 of you are going to have a gift, tools or a pair of earrings or silver coin or foreign coin. We're going to give you something good. And if I have a lot of people, then we're going to have a few surprises too. I want to keep them surprises until I go to give them away. So, yeah, blistering doesn't sleep. I think he's like Edison was. They say Edison didn't sleep. He took cat naps, 10, 15-minute cat naps throughout the day and night. And he didn't lay down and go to sleep for any time at all. It's just like every 3 or 4 hours he slept for 10 or 15 minutes. And he still was one of the biggest and most ruthless businessmen ever and inventors. But maybe that's why he could be so successful, as he just didn't sleep. That means, if that's the case, Jamie, you're going to be very, very successful, because you seem to never sleep. Are you out metal detecting right now, Jamie? I can't. Can I translate that from here? No, I don't think I can. Yeah, let me go ahead and see what Talka said. I can read some of the words, but not all of them. Let's see. Let's see. So I'm going to translate Talka's isn't it offering me translation? I guess in chat it won't offer me a translation, just in comments. Bummer. Oh well. Can't do it anyway. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I got an idea about an American Friends. Is that what he's saying? Well, guys, we're getting close. Another 13 minutes or so. Did I got my hooks into you? Wait a minute. I got my hooks into you. Now there's another one that I might consider giving away. This little knotted pendant. I gotta check this out first though, because the knots are not even. I think they are like so many knots. Oh no, it's just so many knots, and then a single knot, double knot, single knot. Okay, no code, just a design. Anyway, something like that. One day I might give something like this away. Again, all these pieces of jewelry that little bracelets and stuff, they're not, it's a little cross on the thing here, engraved in the little thing here. So a lot of little bracelets and necklaces and stuff that I might try doing a giveaway someday for that when I can afford the postage. I'm surprised they lost this one. This one was in the water though. I found it in the lake. So, but I got a bunch of stuff like that. Like this. I found this at the beach last time. Really good condition and everything. I'll never wear that. So, might find it in the giveaway someday. Might. Good for you, William E. Yeah, I'm thinking that some of that is really close to what he said. I'll translate it later when it's comes up in the live chat. I think I might be able to translate it. Maybe I can copy it. I don't know. My daughter knows Espanol, so she can, and my son-in-law knows Espanol, so they can translate it for me if I can't translate it. I usually just hit translate, and that does it for me. You know, when I was a kid, even before I went to school, I knew Spanish. Um, my mom worked on the Navy base, and my dad worked on a dam in Oregon. And they were both working, so I had a babysitter, nanny, whatever you want to call it, and she only really spoke Spanish, and she taught me Spanish, and I knew Spanish better than I knew English at one time. But for some reason, after the years, I didn't use it at all after I started going to school, and then I started learning English and writing and printing and everything, and no occasion to use Spanish because I didn't have the babysitter anymore. So it's a really strange story. That's what my mom told me. She says, you knew Spanish before you knew English. And because I knew more Spanish. It was, probably 4 or 5 year old Spanish, 4 or 5 year old English. But the just didn't stick. I know words, and I don't know enough to hold a conversation, but it's just a odd thing about my brain. It only holds one language at a time. I can say a few words in 20 different languages, but can't speak the language. It would be good to know one. I've been thinking maybe I should get a Rosetta Stone or whatever that is. See if I can learn a language better. And around here, I believe there's more Spanish-speaking people around where I live than there are English-speaking people. So, yeah, my daughter knows Spanish, and she's learning Japanese, as is my son-in-law. And I think William's trying to learn Japanese. And I thought about learning a language, going to a different country. But I think the way to learn another language is to actually go to the country and try to just live there for a little while. That would be the best way, because if you live in the country, you have to speak the language. And that's what I think, that when people come here, the national language was English, and they should have always tried to learn English. But nowadays, there's so many people coming here that don't speak English that there's no reason to speak English, because they're surrounded by their own language all the time. That's probably too much information. They have language programs teaching you languages on YouTube. I haven't looked that up. My daughter bought a Rosetta Stone. I'm pretty sure it was a Rosetta Stone for Japanese, because she's been working really hard on that. She's doing quite well too. She can hold a conversation in Japanese. She has a couple of times. So, looks like, don't forget, if you're here and you haven't hit the like, do that before you leave. Still a couple of you on here, and I said I wasn't going to hold you past 11:30. I got about 4 minutes to go. So want to give you all my appreciation and tell you how much I appreciate you guys coming in and just hanging with me for a little while. And I was almost picking up Chinese because I was watching all those kung fu movies, and I was almost subliminally learning Chinese, but I could speak the words when I knew what they were doing, and they were, like shouting at each other and stuff like that. I could say the words. I didn't know what they meant, but I would say the words. That was kind of weird when I do that. So how is Nora, before I go, how's Nora doing, William? Hope she's holding her own in there with your help. I keep looking around for my coffee. I left my coffee in the other room as it got close to the time I was going to go on, and I had it sitting there ready to grab, and I left it along with a couple of other things. Yep. Well, she's lucky to have you, William. Anybody that has a problem, if they've got somebody helping them, like I had my wife and daughter helping me all the time I was down, and my wife was going through hip problems when she was helping me, and so it was a blessing from God that she was here helping me and able to do it while I couldn't walk, and then I was here to help her. So when you can help somebody, it's even better than when they help you. It really is. It feels better to help somebody than it does when you're on the receiving end of the help. I always felt guilty about receiving help, but having people get things for me and everything. I had a little bell because I couldn't get up and get it for myself, so I had a little bell. That annoyed people. But I know what you mean. She's lucky to have you. Yep, that's the way you got to think, and then do it twice as good. Okay, 1 more minute. Gonna say goodbye. Thank you for coming in. Remember, tomorrow I'll keep it at 8:30. I'll put a community page thing on reminding everybody that I'll be on at 8:30 in the morning, and we'll just see what happens. We'll see who shows up. I know because it's going to be a giveaway that there'll be a few more people, I'm sure. There are always the ones that are coming for the giveaway, and that's cool. That's why I do it. That's why everybody does it. And so it's just, sorry I can't do a giveaway every day or every week, but tomorrow we'll have a good time anyway. And we'll just spend a couple hours having a good time talking. And hopefully I get more people to talk so that it's just not me rambling on at you, William. yeah, I will post a notice almost immediately, and it'll just be a couple of seconds before I can get it done. So, goodbye, everybody, and adios, Talka. We will see you tomorrow. Later, Gators. Love you all. God bless.